Hey guys, so today I'm going to be explaining the motion of a ball thrown straight up and then being caught. We're going to cover the position versus time graph, the velocity versus time graph, and the acceleration versus time graph. A couple things to consider. I am designating that the positive direction is up. The initial position is 0 in the hand, and the ball is going to land back at 0 in your hand. We're going to start with the position versus the time graph. The graph right here makes a parabola as the ball goes up and comes back down. At 2 seconds is where the ball hits the peak of height. And then this little star right here is a point where the ball slows down before its highest peak to change direction. And this is important when looking at our velocity. So we're going to move on to the velocity versus time. In this graph, there is a constant velocity in the positive direction as the ball goes up until it slows down. This star right here is when the ball slows down right here before the highest peak, and this is the highest velocity. Notice that the highest velocity is not when the ball hits the peak of height. That at 2 seconds is actually 0 velocity because it's slowed down and it's changing direction. It has no velocity then. So when it does that, after it hits 0, it has a constant negative velocity until you catch the ball back at 4 seconds. So with the velocity being constant, this helps us to show the acceleration versus time graph, which I've shown right here. Because we have a positive slope on the velocity graph, that means we have a positive acceleration, but it's also constant. So we have a straight line here. Then it decelerates here at the start when the ball is slowing down when it gets to the top of the peak. So we go down at the top of the peak, we cross over, and then we go into negative acceleration and also have a constant down here. And we know this because we also have a negative slope as the ball goes down. And also again, up is positive for what I'm referencing is down, and down is negative. So yeah, that is the motion of a ball being thrown up and caught. So, thanks.